All right. Ready?
Yeah.
You're watching NSTV. All right. Today we are with someone who, by her own admission, is not from this planet. She is a game designer, an entrepreneur, a model, and really, I think the list goes on and on. She's here today to talk to us. Laura, the alien princess.
Hello.
Woo! Okay, so the first question I like to ask all the guests is, why did you move to a deserted island with only 500 people on it?
Well, I didn't move. I'm not a long-termer, not yet.
Yeah. But what made you come and visit?
Canada's really cold.
Yes.
Did you know that we were the coldest country in the world 2 days before I left? There was
Really?
nowhere colder in the world to be than where I was.
Wow. What part are you from?
Toronto.
Yeah.
Somehow we were colder than the Yukon, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How do they manage that?
I'm not really sure. The
Yeah.
weather in Canada is really weird. So I came here for a month.
Okay.
After seeing the swimming pool, there was no other context, just a picture someone sent me of the pool.
Did you know anyone? Just pardon me while I check this out. Did you know anyone from here like that recommended you to come?
Not really. Like my partner was here, and he was the one that sent the picture of the swimming pool. But he wasn't like
cool.
here. He was just here for a couple days.
Oh, so he visited,
yeah.
and he's like, it's pretty cool. You should come check it out.
No, he just was like, look at this nice pool.
And you're like, oh, I'm gonna come.
I was like, where is this? And so I looked it up and was like, oh, yes, this is cheap vacation. But it turns out that NS is more than a cheap vacation. So it's really great.
Totally.
And then I went back in April, back to Toronto, and on my first day we had a hailstorm when I arrived.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had fog.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was really sunny.
Yes.
And then I decided to come back here.
Okay. What made you decide to come back?
The weather.
Not the amazing entrepreneurs, not the.
Oh yes, all of those things too. Yes. So
Yes, of course. I saw you posted on your story that have you been getting a lot of like good outreach from your like followers, people who want to come?
People are very interested in it. I think they're maybe scared of what it could be. I have a big like fashion arts community, so I think a lot of them think that they're going to be not equipped to be in a world that is mostly tech driven.
Yes.
Like, a lot of them don't know about AI or cryptocurrency, but I think this is actually a really great place for them to come and learn about those things.
Yeah. So can you walk us through you have a fairly unorthodox career. You're like designed escape rooms. You like met Drake. Like you know James Cameron personally on a first name basis, right? Yeah. So like, how did that fabricate? How did that come to fruition? Like, can you walk us through that?
When I was a kid, I really didn't like school. I never really fit in anywhere, and I think my parents made a good effort to put me in many different places. So I was in like a gifted program for a while, and then I was in an arts program, and then I was in a program for like learning disabled kids, and then I went to this like specialty high school. But none of it was really like good for me, I guess. And I was always really bored. So I just started trying to find interesting things to do with my life and time, because like I was always told drugs were bad, so like I didn't do that in high school.
Turns out
drugs maybe not good. So I didn't really experiment with that at that time, and then I just sort of started trying to find different things that were interesting. So I did like TV shows when I was a kid.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I was on YTV for the Canadian kids.
Oh yeah, she's pure Canadian.
I did a lot of like art things, murals. I did art for like the United Nations. So I just tried to do as many cool things as I could be doing.
Yeah.
And that was much more interesting than school.
Yeah, but you went to college, right?
Technically, yes.
Okay, you did go. What did you study?
I studied photography and integrated digital media.
Oh wow. Okay, so that kind of fits with sort of a bit with your and then what did you do straight out of school? Did you go? Did you do the haunted house thing?
Not straight out of school, but I did design the haunted houses. Casa Loma, I worked on that one. But straight out of university, I actually was working at a coffee shop.
Cool.
And it was just a really good work environment, and I was making decent money, and I was like, I thought I was going to do that for the rest of my life. I was like, this is fine, this is great, my manager loves me, it's such a cushy job. I went from Tim Hortons to working in like a boutique coffee shop, so it was like way easier.
Oh, Tim Hortons, that's like the Canadian brand where everyone goes to get their coffee.
It's the Canadian Starbucks.
It's the Canadian Starbucks, got it. Just for people that don't know. Yeah.
It's not as good as Starbucks though.
We won't say that too loud to the Canadians.
But so I thought I was going to do that. And then I was like, oh, maybe I'll open my own. I started looking into that, and then the world shut down
Oh, then
And
COVID hit.
I was like, oh, this is like not great.
No.
No, it's bad. So I was doing like modeling kind of on the side, and then I pivoted really quickly because I had expenses and debts to pay. Pivoted very quickly and just did modeling, and I went to New York because they were having trouble getting people to do their jobs, and unlike Toronto, where they just put everything on hold, New York was still operational, but no one was coming out to do it.
That was a good time to get into the industry. I didn't realize that. That's so cool.
So I got to model for like Zara. I did New York Fashion Week.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was really cool.
So yeah, so tell us the dirty side of modeling. What's the or the gross parts of not the dirty. This is not that kind of show, but
different show. That's
different show. Or if you want to, obviously we can talk about whatever. But yeah, so you mentioned before we started talking about sort of the grosser sides of modeling.
Yeah.
And do you want to speak a bit about that?
Yeah, sure. It's like not fun for most people.
Yeah.
I started at a time where everything was still very much, you had to be like very thin, you had to be 6 foot, you had to be all these different things. And I would often like go into castings where I was the shortest person in the room.
Whoa, and she's very tall.
Yeah, I'm 5'8".
You can't tell she's sitting.
But usually the shortest person.
Yeah.
I went to one once where I had to read a script, and when I was still in the room, they looked at each other and they were like, she's just not exciting. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm so sorry. I didn't entertain
I'll make my appearance more exciting for you next time.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, okay. So it's like having to deal with those kind of things a lot.
Yeah.
And people are kind of mean. Like, many people are willing to put you down to get to where they want to be.
Oh, it's pretty cutthroat.
Yeah, and that's just not like something I'm really used to.
Yeah.
Or like something that I really believe in. I'm more of a win together style person.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
It's like just game theory thing too. It's like if you know somebody.
Yeah. If I help you, you'll help me.
Later. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make really doesn't make any sense. Okay, so modeling's toxic. We kind of know that. Is there any sort of like? But you had some really interesting experiences, right? You like opened for the New York Fashion Week in 2024.
Yeah, that was cool.
So do you want to tell us more about that?
That's actually a funny story. So there was another girl who was supposed to open the show, and she was like this big influencer. And I'm a baby influencer, but she was.
What was the
somebody.
show? What was the show?
It was Runway 7. So it was the first show of New York Fashion Week.
Cool. Okay.
And she was supposed to open it, and she was complaining about the outfit she was wearing. And the designer was like,
shut up.
Like, this is do your job. And then someone like quietly was like, this is what you get for hiring an influencer to be a model. And like, I do believe those are two separate things.
Yes.
So she was like, I want to wear something else. And I was like, I'm here to do my fucking job. Like, if I can swear on this, I'm here to do my job. I'll wear it, whatever. So we switch outfits, and the girl's happy with like whatever I was wearing. And then they're doing the lineup, and she stands in the front, and I stood in, like where the number that they gave me. And the designer was like, oh, that's hilarious. You think you're opening my show? That girl's going to open my show.
Shots fired.
So we switched, and then I got to open the show.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So how was that? Did you feel like, how was opening the show? Like,
it was actually the coolest runway I've ever done.
Really?
Because I usually do like Euro runways where they're like flat and like, I'm walking next to people who are sitting in chairs, but this was like elevated. There were lights.
Like a cat.
There were people there from Vogue. It was crazy.
That's so
very cool.
What was the outfit that she didn't want to wear?
It was just really long, so it was just she didn't know how to do the walk to make sure that you don't fall and die. To be fair, I'm also not very good at that walk, so there was a risk. There were risks
What's
involved.
life without risk?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I did all right though. Yeah.
There you go. That's so awesome.
That was yellow.
It was yellow.
Yeah,
okay,
color,
Yellow looks good.
Yeah.
It's your color.
I had this woman in Singapore actually on my way home last time from here.
She
pulled me off the street and was like, you need to wear more yellow, and sold me all these yellow clothes.
Oh,
she did a good
I
job.
can see it. I do think it works with your like, I'm not a color theorist or anything, but I think it works with your hair.
I think so too.
I mean,
she told me that yellow was it, so that's what we're doing now.
That's what we're doing.
It used to be green, now it's yellow.
Oh, it used to be green?
Yeah, I used to wear a lot of green.
Did you dye your hair?
This is supposed to be my natural color. I'm hoping it's my natural color.
No, but did you, like, when you were wearing a lot of green, was your hair a different color?
No, same color.
Oh, okay.
I had red hair at one point. That was a mistake.
Oh, really? I could see it with red hair.
It was cool, and then when I got it touched up, we had a miscommunication about what red meant, even though it was the same person who did my hair the first time.
Really?
Yeah, and I ended up more fire truck than I had anticipated.
You're like, we've been through this.
Yes.
Okay, so you're a model. You're doing model. So I mean, you went from photographer. Basically, you studied photography, right? And digital arts, and then you worked as a barista. You're like, I love being a barista. Now you're a model. Were you like, I love being a model? Were you like, no, Like, I know this is not for me. Like, I'm just trying to get I'm just doing this for the stories, for the plot.
I did it for money, actually. There used to be a lot of money in it.
Okay.
Back in the day. Now there's there's not that much in it anymore. If you want to do it, you either have to really like spend your life dedicated to it, or find a way to make yourself more interesting, so that you're more of a brand than a model. Which some people just, they don't want to do it, and that's fair. I think I've done a good job of pivoting in that way. Like, I run networking events for models and photographers to come and create stuff.
Oh, cool.
So that's really fun. But I forgot what your question was.
Oh, well, I mean, you answered it, but the sort of the follow-up question will be, so what was next for you? So you did the modeling, and how did you pivot?
So in COVID, while I was doing the modeling, I started working at an ESL, online ESL company, and found that they were not teaching kids properly.
What is ESL, just for the...
English is a second language.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as a native English speaker, I'm automatically qualified for that job.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
But they weren't fun, and the kids were bored, and so I started doing gamification for ESL, and just did, like, little PowerPoint games. And it really took off during COVID. I had a lot of clients, and I've never advertised it. It's always been word of mouth. So that was kind of where I pivoted, and then
cool. So you're sort of a natural teacher.
I guess so. And then I really liked space, and I started doing stuff with like NASA and the Alabama Space and Rocket Center.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Okay. Pause. So you went from barista model teaching English to rocket scientist?
Oh, I'm not a rocket scientist. I was in the education department area.
Okay.
Teacher things.
Okay, but still, how did that? I mean, that's like such a curve.
Yeah. I really like space. I've always really liked space. I think aliens are super cool, and I believe in the search for extraterrestrial life.
Okay.
And so it seemed fun, and someone offered me the opportunity to go to like this educator program in Alabama, and I was like, you know what? You only live once. I'm gonna go do some astronaut training and see what happens.
So cool.
Yeah.
How did that offer come about? I mean, so it sounds like to me, if I'm being on, like just hearing your story. Sorry, let me just adjust this mic, and also, let me just make sure really quick that I'm paranoid because the first couple ones of these that I did,
Do we look cute?
We look cute. I think we look cute, right?
Oh, we look adorable.
Yeah, we look adorable.
You guys can't see over here, but we can see ourselves.
We can see ourselves.
Exciting.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. So it sounds to me like you're kind of a yes and kind of person, right?
Yeah, I'm really good at improv, you know?
Are you?
Yeah.
Me too.
How come I don't see you at improv night?
Oh, because I'm stressed. My life is stressful for no reason.
You come to improv to de-stress.
Okay. Is it not stressful? I feel like it's a bit stressful, yeah. What if you fuck up?
Well, then we all laugh at you.
Okay, I'll come. You sold me.
I just need that self.
I know. I need
to feel bad about myself.
It's not that serious. I need to feel better about myself, exactly. But a lot of people, like, I feel like struggle with, like, so you say yes and a lot, and like, so you said yes and to, modeling, you said yes and to be working at NASA or doing rocket training, right?
Yeah.
Like, how do you feel like you maximize your surface area for these kinds of opportunities to come your way?
I think, not to like ego boost myself, I think I'm a relatively interesting individual.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that attracts other interesting people. I think that's why I like being somewhere like NS, is because they're all here.
Yeah, there are a lot of
they have been
interesting
condensed into one area. And I think that, like, even here I've gotten interesting opportunities, and I think that if you just tell people what you want to be doing, or like what you think you might want to be doing, often someone will give you the chance to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were like talking about space, thinking about space, and then space.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome. So tell me, so what happened? So you go down there,
So I met a bunch of, in the Alabama one where they did like the academy for educators. It's meet a whole bunch of other teachers from all over the world.
Yeah.
We had Canada, Australia, Costa Rica, I believe, a few other places, and we all just sort of worked together to develop programs and curriculums for our students. So for me, it was my online students, and I was trying to adapt everything to be available for ESL education.
This is for ESL. Yeah. Okay, cool.
But something that's interesting is, like, space education is not really a big deal in most countries. It's primarily a big deal in China and the US. So there's a whole bunch of people who are kind of cut off to it and don't really know what's going on. So I was able to bring that to
that's awesome.
to everybody across the world, all these little kids. They all want to be astronauts now.
Oh my gosh, that's so inspiring.
Yeah. The first year I had the program, every single one, 100% of the kids were astronauts for Halloween.
No way!
Yeah. And they all had to show me their costumes. Like, it was a good 20 minutes of them being like, this is the helmet, and this is like what I do here. And if I push this button, mission control talks to me.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
It was really cute. Yeah.
That's awesome. And then, like, so what was like the big surprising thing that you felt like people didn't know from outside of the US, like about space?
I think just how fast it's moving, actually.
Oh, okay.
Like, I was talking to kids about like space tourism, and they're like, oh, in 10,000 years we'll have space tourism.
Oh, wow.
So they couldn't grasp that, no, this is actually going to happen in your lifetime.
Katy Perry already went.
Yeah. She was up there.
She was up there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool.
And then there's going to be more jobs in it, a ton of jobs. And right now, most curriculums are not preparing kids for those jobs. Like, the public school system in America is just like, these are planets. This is how far the planets are.
Pluto's no longer a planet.
Pluto not a planet anymore.
That's like
stars. We have stars and galaxies.
Yeah,
and like that's all very great, and like it's good to have that knowledge, and it inspires people to be interested in these topics, but it's not actually showing you the practical uses of these things. Yeah. Whereas like you could build a hotel in space, and that's something that could be very possible within our lifetime, or like a hot air balloon that takes people to space to see the Earth from above and experience the observer effect.
Whoa.
So
yeah, and mining gold on asteroids, that seems like it would be cool.
I'm actually part of a mission that's going to be doing that.
Yeah. No way! How did I guess that?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're mining. I don't think it's gold. It's
okay.
other metals, but it's a deep space asteroid mission.
Okay.
And LifeShip is putting a pyramid of arts and culture to thank the asteroid, basically, for letting us take the resources. So I did a program with kids to make art that we are all going to put to give to the
asteroid?
To the asteroid, yeah.
So you still work with these ESL kids?
Yeah, so this was an ESL and in-person program, so I did some stuff in person where you could like physically come to a workshop, and we did art together, and we made a tree, and it was really cool.
That's so sweet. Oh my gosh. So you're still working with, so you're still teaching kids English, teaching them about space, kind of combined. That's such a niche program.
It's basically only space and English together. If you don't want space and English together, I don't know if I'm the right teacher for you now, but
that's so crazy. Yeah. So like, are you like, do people? So it's only word of mouth. You said people only come to you. Okay, that's basically, awesome. Yeah. I was like wondering. I was like, do you do Instagram ads? Like, how do people find? That's awesome.
Show up.
What country is your main?
Right now it is China. I think China does have a big push for astronauts. Like someone did a study. I can't remember who it was, but the number of kids that want the most sought after job by kids in China was astronaut, and the most sought after job by kids in the United States was YouTuber.
That's concerning.
Mm-hmm.
That is a bit concerning, yeah. A little bit, right?
A little bit.
Entertained to Death. Have you read that book?
No.
Amused to Death. That's what it is.
Amused to Death?
Yeah. We're being amused to death.
I mean, some of us will be ghosts and some of us will be creators, but the ghosts won't know they're dead.
True. Yeah. So you do have a pretty like decent sized Instagram following, and like you've built that up over the years.
Yeah.
Did that start when you were modeling? And
yeah. Okay. Much. I started modeling because I wanted to be an actress, but I was really bad at it.
Okay.
So then I pivoted and just stopped talking.
Yeah.
It was much better for everybody.
Yeah. I think you're great. You're great at talking. Okay.
I'm great at talking when it's like not a script, I guess.
Okay, when you're not good at faking emotions.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's very honest of you.
Bad liar.
Earnest.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like the big thing here that I found, like right when I got here, I was like, what are the vibes? Because you get somewhere and you're like, okay, what, you know what I mean? Like what? And I just felt like everyone here is extremely earnest.
Yeah.
Like they really, really believe in the things they're doing. They're not really like, sure, there's maybe some like, oh, you want to like work on my startup for me, like for low wages, or you know what I mean, like that kind of thing. There's a bit of that there, but like they really do believe in their startup.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, okay, so you're earnest, you're an actress, or you're an attempting actress, but
failed actress.
Failed. Attempting. You still haven't. Yeah. It still haven't. You could become a good liar one day.
Maybe. Yeah.
We hope not. And then you start teaching English, and then I feel like I know her. We've had conversations outside of this podcast, and I still feel like we're like a third of the way through your career, and that's a huge career already. You already have enough of a career. Like you're training future astronauts. Like people are gonna be like at the Nobel Prize, like Peace Prize or whatever science prize, and they're like, I just want to thank Laura, my teacher.
I hope so.
My English teacher.
I have one student who I'm sure that is. I hope She's gonna win. She's so from Colombia. She's really smart.
Amazing. And then she wants to be an astronaut as well.
Yes, she does.
Oh my gosh,
I'm hoping to keep that dream alive as she goes through her teenage years.
Oh, that's who's your longest running student that you've had?
I've had one since day one actually.
Okay.
So like 9 years.
That's amazing.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, roughly 9 years.
Wow, that's so cute. Have you done anything here for the kids?
Not
program?
yet.
Yeah,
Me and Veronica
no pressure.
are talking. We're chatting.
Yeah, I've heard it's a big commitment, but yeah.
I did a scavenger hunt with Dawn, and lots of kids came to that. So it was fun.
That's cute. Was that last time you were here?
Yeah, we vibe coded this app and sent everybody around to go find pictures of cool things.
Oh, that's so cute.
It was fun.
Okay, so you're an astronaut. You're an astronaut. You're an astronaut teacher now. Yeah. You're an astronaut inspirer.
Astronaut inspirer, yes.
So then what comes next? Because there's a bunch more stuff. You did escape rooms, you did haunted houses.
Yeah,
when does that all take off?
So I started doing game design. I started like doing influencing because I realized that if you wanted to be a fashion model, you also had to be an influencer now. It's just a different time. So I started just, anywhere that wanted me to come. And I found I was getting a lot of escape rooms and game places because that was kind of what I was interested in. So I think the videos are very authentic. And I was good at like making it seem exciting, but also hiding the answers to the puzzles.
So you are a great actress.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Just not when I speak.
And just not when you're not actually excited about
exactly.
something. Yeah.
So then one day somebody was like, what did you actually think? Like not what you're going to tell people, what did you actually think? And I said, here are like 10 things I'd change. And they just hired me to change those things.
Yeah.
So that was really great. And then I started working for them, developing stories and narratives and games. And it was really fun. And I was like really passionate about it. And the girl who runs it we're still like very good friends. We're not working on it currently, but it was a very cool experience. And that led to a whole bunch of other game design opportunities. So I've designed escape rooms for cruise ships. I've done like web-based things. Almost always some sort of escape game with a really cool narrative.
Yes. That's my hot take. I was going to show you, but I couldn't find my tweet. My whole theory is that like escape rooms should be used in a lot of different like interview processes actually. Because I think like, because if you can do an escape room together like as a group, think about it. This could be your pivot. This could be your next $1 million idea, $1 trillion idea, billion.
Instead of 3 rounds of Google interviews, one 20-minute escape room. Who can get out gets the job.
Yes, because it sees how you work together as a team. It sees like what happens when you fail. Because oftentimes like you'll be working on a puzzle and then like maybe you won't get the puzzle in time or something. So it sees like do you freak out? And then it obviously solves problem-solving ability.
Are you able to actually do anything? Do you sit and wait for someone?
Are you the entertainer of the group? You know what I mean? Are you the personality hire or are you more the technical chops? You know what I mean? So I've always felt like escape rooms would be good for that. Do you agree?
That could be $1 million. We can work on that together. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you heard it here first. We gotta help. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I feel like because I feel like people are looking for like in-person ways to do like traditional things.
I think there's going to be a very big pivot for in-person forms of immersive experiences.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of parents are scared because people like that are our age are starting to have kids now, and we didn't have cell phones. Whereas, like kids now, if you don't give them a cell phone, are you hurting them or are you helping them by not giving them a cell phone when they're like 5 years old? It's a big question. So actually finding ways where kids can use technology in a way that is still in person and still social and immersive is very important.
The Pokemon Go model. Yeah. Yeah. So do you feel like you have any sort of hot takes in that area about like when that's going to happen, like what exactly it's going to look like, this backlash? Do you feel like the backlash to AI/tech is coming? Has it been coming?
I see it a lot. I use AI and like I come from an industry that's very like traditional in the sense of the arts. So like, photographers use Photoshop, but that's it. And artists like to draw and I'm in this like cosplay community and they're like, we don't want to see people using AI, we want to see people making their costumes. And I do make my costumes. I'm very full disclosure when I use AI, I say this is AI. I've done some where I've made the costume and then I've used AI to put me like somewhere else and people I get like death threats from people.
What?
So I think it's already there. People are already pushing against it.
Yeah.
And I think that that's going to become a marketable thing.
Yeah. What do you mean by marketable? Like
just saying like, oh, I'm an artist and I don't use AI. Therefore, pay me
like
more
a stamp,
money.
like GMO, organic.
Yeah,
no,
there will only ever be one.
Yeah. Okay, I see that. I can see that being a thing. Okay, yeah, I mean, I do see some like positives for AI as well, but like
I
obviously-
see lots of positives too.
Yeah. Especially I think for like, how do you feel like education? I know a lot of people are like teachers are gonna be gone. Like we don't need teachers anymore. Like what do you think about that?
Yes and no. I think like I see it coming, and I realize that probably in 2 to 3 years, an AI will be able to do it better than me.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You're right. I'm a whole package.
Yeah.
But I think it's coming though. Like knowledge-wise, somebody else is gonna be able to do it better than me.
But I think there is
for
something
AI.
about like when someone else believes in you, that's another human. That is
Yeah.
like hard. If you know that's just a robot programmed to say I believe in you, it's just not the same.
I yes and no. I think like I would be totally comfortable with having my kids learn like math with an AI because there's always a
Sure.
right answer.
Yeah.
But something maybe more like philosophy where there needs to be some sort of challenge and back and forth, I would be more hesitant.
Yeah.
So I think the AI teachers are coming, and I think in some cases it's actually a good thing. Like if I look at my teachers, some of them should not have been teachers.
Oh, I had some terrible teachers. Yeah.
And like they
totally.
didn't know anything about what they were talking about.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at least
They'll
bare
know.
minimum there will be knowledge.
Yeah.
But I think the way in which people are going to learn is also going to change, and I think that the AI teacher will complement the new ways of learning.
Got you.
Yeah.
How did you get into all this AI stuff? Because right now in the sequence of events of your career, you're designing escape rooms, and then now you're kind of.
I've always been really interested in like image making, and I just started seeing my partner, and he was like, I want to show you this cool thing that I have access to that no one else has access to. And usually when he says that, it's like some sort of like little tech nerdy thing.
Yeah.
And like it's usually pretty cool. But I was like, it was DALL-E 2.
Oh yeah, I was wondering like Midjourney. Yeah.
DALL-E 2.
Yeah.
So it was like, you know, like everybody looked like this. in DALL-E 2. But I was like, this is the future. This is how movies are gonna be made. And I'm like going on and on about like what I see this becoming.
Oh,
and
so you recognize it right away.
Yeah, and he was like, yeah, like maybe.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, this is it. Like, how do we invest in this product? How do we give DALL-E 2 all of our money to make us more money?
Yeah.
Sadly, we couldn't figure that out. But,
Yeah,
but that really like shifted everything, and I realized that the technology had finally started to show that it could catch up to the ideas that I had in my head, and that was kind of very cool because like film's really expensive, right? Like you can't just go and make a big budget film. It's hard.
Have you seen Gossip Goblin on Instagram?
I've heard of this.
Okay, we'll watch it later.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. But yeah, I had all these ideas for like films I wanted to make or like things that I just wanted to see from my imagination come to life in a more way, in a way that was more real to me, and I started being able to do those things. And that made me very excited because I thought like, okay, this is now a tool that people can use to take their creative thoughts and like make more sense of them.
Yep.
I think it's become more of like a cheap way to make banners and flyers, but there is still potential.
Mainly used for free banners and flyers.
Yes,
but
there's still hope for humanity.
Yeah, for sure. What kind of stuff do you have any like films or projects in the works right now?
I'm making one using a AI video software, and it's an idea I actually had when I was like 15.
Oh, what is it?
It's basically about this alien that like crash lands on Earth, and all like the military comes to pick him up, and they take him to this like secret base, Area 51, and then I have to change it. I was using a different president, and then somebody was like, "Why is it not Trump?" So anyway, the president comes in, and they're like, the scientists go, "Mr. President, it looks intelligent, but it's not. It doesn't know anything. Like it's zero intelligence." And then they leave what is now going to be Trump alone in a room with the alien, and the alien just like swaps brains with him, and then the alien starts ruling the country, and then
probably would be doing a better job.
Yeah, so he's in Trump's body ruling the country, then one of the scientists at the end figures it out, and then everybody gets killed.
Oh, so the aliens win?
Yeah.
Finally. I feel like there's never any movies about the aliens winning, and I'm always like, I don't want the aliens to win, you guys. But it's just boring to watch them always lose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's been recently, there's like this movie. I feel the same way about robots. I've always felt like robots.
Robots, definitely, yes.
Robots should win. at least
Robots
one
and
in
aliens
every
need to win.
100 movies, the robot should win. And finally, after a depressing, boring, bleak childhood of only watching the robots lose,
You finally.
there's a new I think the sentiment on the robots are changing. There's this movie. It's called I can't remember what it's called, but it's like about this like these monk robots.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called, but they end up they're like the good guys in the
Yeah.
movie. Like I think that's my whole theory. Did you watch Westworld?
Yeah, I've seen it.
That's my whole theory about why season 3 flopped.
Yeah.
Was because the first 2 seasons you're like, we love the robots, we don't like the humans. The humans
And
are
then
kind
it
of
got weird.
and then it got weird where
Yeah.
they're like you could just see the setup to the robots are evil thing, and then I was like, this is predictable. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Robots are cool.
Robots are cool.
Mhm.
Robots are cool. Okay, so we are now. So you are here now. So you the thing that got you into AI was DALL-E and sort of Midjourney, like those kinds
Yeah.
of tools, and you're working on of course an alien movie where the
Yeah.
aliens are the good guys. We love to see that, and you're also working on some other AI tools, right? Like while you're here.
Yeah. So I'm working at a ed tech company.
Okay.
And I'm helping them with gamification of their software, basically.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to develop a space program, so it's gonna be pretty cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
And then I'm also working for Runner, which is, I think, the AI agent to end all AI agents. It's
You heard it here first.
better than anything else.
Yeah.
It's kind of like ChatGPT, except like, you know, you're like, ChatGPT, please write this email and like help me fix it, make it sound professional.
Yeah,
Please,
yeah.
I'm a human and I don't know what to do. Help
Yeah,
my
yeah.
little
I'm
brain.
angry at my coworker.
Yes,
and-
please help my little brain.
Yeah.
Don't get me fired.
Yes, exactly.
Then it'll like write the email and then you read it and you're like, okay, we'll change this, change that,
Yeah.
copy and paste it. We'll put it over here. We'll think about whether or not we're gonna send this, and then you send it.
Yeah.
And it's like that whole process. This is like, I'm mad at my coworker. Please draft the email, and it pops it up and it's like email drafted. Click send.
And it's
if
way
ready.
faster.
And it's ready. And you just click send. You don't have to like cut and paste and move it to another app. And
Oh, that's so cool.
yeah, so it just connects everything.
Yeah.
And it's another one of those moments where the first time I saw it, I was like, oh my God, this is the future.
Yeah.
This is going to eliminate admin. It's going to eliminate the need for busy work.
Yep.
Like if someone asked me to make a spreadsheet, I'm like, I'm a
Runner,
wizard at
run it.
spreadsheets.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go. Yeah. I think there are people out there who are like, how'd you do that so fast?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And part of me wants to like keep that secret and be like, oh, I'm just so smart.
Yeah.
I'm
What
so
is
good.
the moat for like individual contributors nowadays? Like I
Yeah.
don't really know what it is. Like it just seems like vibes. You just have to be
Yeah.
you kind of just have to be a vibe.
You have
Which
to
you
be-
are. Yeah. How do you balance so many different projects at once? That's like the first thing that I'm thinking talking with you.
I think like I take time to do each of them in different waves. So like the game design, if I have a client, usually it's very quick. It's like a 1 month contract.
Okay.
You do it, it's over. And then I could go like another month without having one. So everything comes in ebbs and flows.
Okay.
You know, some months I'm like really stressed and caffeinated and, you know, staying up super late to get things done. And other months I'm like, it's really bad. I have no work and no job and I'm going to die alone. and
Yeah.
this
I'm
is-
unemployed. I'm an
This is not
unemployed loser.
good. And then it spirals, right? Yeah.
And then you get the job, and then we're back.
Yeah,
we're
then
back.
we go back to
Yeah.
being stressed. They're like, oh, too many jobs. Okay. Yeah.
I see. So, but
Yeah.
are you working on? You're working on 2 at the same time right now with ed tech and runner.
Yeah, right now. And then I'm still doing some of the space education as well. Still running some events. Trying to learn to delegate, I think, is more.
Okay, that's what.
Hire people, delegate.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good place to be.
Yeah.
It's a good place to be. Especially nowadays, you can just hire a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be. Are you nice to the robots?
I am nice to the robot.
Okay. Do you
Yeah.
think it's important to be nice to the robots, even though it costs water or whatever?
You know, I haven't really thought about the whole water issue with my thank yous. I think that it's tough on the water issue.
Yeah, but like, think about how much more, like, if humans became. You are the 5 people, you know, the whole
Yeah,
freezer, the 5 people,
people.
You hang around. And so, like, I feel like right now, the big issue that I have with society and humanity in general is that, like, I really feel like the number one person that everyone hangs out with right now
ChatGPT.
is, no, it's social media
Oh,
still.
yeah,
And so everyone's turning into the sham wow guy. They're like, hey, have you heard about this tea? It's, like, really great because they're, like, everyone's trying to
Yeah.
become an influencer and sell you something. And that I don't like that. And I think if everybody starts to treat their ChatGPT like trash, then they're just going to start treating everybody like trash.
I kind of think that as well. I think
Yeah.
it's really important for kids to treat people and like robots nicely.
Mhm.
Yeah, the water thing though. How can we solve the water issue?
I think that's a above our pay grade kind of problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, we're looking for someone to solve the water crisis. Thank you.
The cycle, apparently you get it back. I don't know.
I don't know how it works actually.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing with the big thing with the energy and the water thing is like, yeah, like in order for like I think what it is like, I don't know the exact numbers, but like in order for like the projections of like what AI is supposed to accomplish, it's like we need to have like 20x the power grid.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like kind of like a big existential risk.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Hopefully this asteroid mining thing goes well.
Oh, yeah. We're betting it all on the asteroid mining. Yeah.
Or the moon, you know, the moon. The moon's probably the
nuclear power. I think like if we just like got our shit together with nuclear.
So helium-3 on the moon's probably safer than the nukes. It's like kind of like nuclear power without the risk of death of the whole world.
Yeah. More helium?
Helium-3.
Yeah, helium-3, yeah.
We could essentially power the whole world for free forever. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How does that work? Do you know?
I don't know the exact science behind it, but I know that it's possible.
Interesting.
Yeah. Why do you think we're going to the moon? With all this AI stuff,
I thought it was
we
to be
need
Russia.
20x the power grid.
Oh.
If you really think about it.
Okay, so okay, can you really quick? Then we're gonna switch over to sort of our hot takes section of the show. But tell me about this asteroid project. You kind of mentioned that in passing because we were talking about we were still like you just graduated and then now you're working on an asteroid project. How did that happen? What's the project?
So I entered this contest to like send your art to the moon, and I won. And when I went to the
okay, well what did you put in that you won? Like what was the art?
It's my screensaver.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Here we go.
I can't see it. Bring it back to life.
There we go. Cute.
It's about like humanity's connection to space.
Oh, that's so great.
Yeah.
And this is not AI generated.
Procreate.
What?
So Procreate. It's like digitally drawn.
Digitally drawn.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Cool.
You know it's not AI generated because I realized I fucked up. Look at that. I didn't put the right moon reflection. See, I like detailed the moon, and then I was like, no, it's just...
And you drew this guy too?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Well, he was based off a picture, so
yeah. It looks great.
Picture,
yeah. It almost does look AI.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating because I didn't record the process, but I did another one that was sent to another part of space. And I'm like, I'm recording the process.
Okay, good. But you're a really great drawer.
Thank you.
Yeah, cool.
But I did that, and then I was really nervous on the day that I didn't know I had won when I got to the award ceremony. And so I just picked this table that had like, you know, it was kind of off to the side, but it was at the front. Yeah. I was like, I can kind of like hide here. And I started talking to this guy, and it turned out that he was the guy who was sending the stuff up.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
So you're kind of a lucky person then.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
And he was super nice, and we just chatted like the whole time. And then I was like, oh, I want to like send my kids art to the moon. That would be so cool. Like, I wonder how I can like get this company to like sponsor this and help me do it. Like, what do you think? What should I do? And he was like, you are talking to the right person.
Yeah.
So then we set that up, and then he had another mission to the asteroid. So it's through Astroforja, it's called, yeah.
Astroforja?
Astroforge, yeah.
Astroforge, okay.
And they're going to send stuff up to see if it's possible to mine up there.
That's so cool, like robots.
Yeah.
Robots and aliens are really having a moment.
Rovers,
yeah. That's so cool. Awesome. Okay, well let's go on and talk about. I'm gonna bring. I realized.
You need your laptop.
I do, but I'm just.
It's okay. We don't have to see ourselves.
No, it's not that. It's just like loud. Okay, there we go. Bring the table over here. Okay, so let's. Oh, I always put it to my little licks. Let's talk about. Okay, let's talk about this one first because I feel like it's funniest. Okay, so Trump admits aliens are among us and will be revealed July 8th, 2026. If it isn't obvious to you at this point that Trump and the secret branch of the military have been working with aliens this entire time, then I don't know what you were looking at. It is undeniable that an advanced race of people has been helping out on this mission to cleanse the entire world of people like Jeffrey Epstein and the rest of his powerful politician actor elites and world leaders who did terrible things to the population as well as kids. What do you think about this?
The aliens are real.
The aliens are real.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like they're like helping us cleanse the earth of Jeffrey Epstein?
I hope so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean like high hopes, low expectations, but I think that the aliens are probably coming to do some sort of good thing.
Oh, you think so? You're an aleo optimist.
Yes.
Aleo optimist? Did we just coin that?
I don't know what word you just made up, but it's great.
Aleo-optimist.
Aleo-optimist.
You're an aleo-optimist.
I'm an aleo-optimist.
So what makes you think that the aliens are here now with us? Are you an alien?
Sign an NDA, I can't tell you.
I know, yeah.
Non-disclosure.
Yeah. Well,
can't say.
we'll tell off camera.
Yeah.
You'll
Just edit it out.
We'll just edit it. Well, it's live, but.
Oh.
But if you were an alien, what would you say if I asked you, "Are you an alien?"
I've actually passed a lie detector test saying that I was an alien.
What? Why did you have? Okay, first of all, why were you taking a lie detector test? I feel like every question I ask you, there's like 12 other questions that I could ask you, but I feel like it's like an like an ADHD conversation where people
a little
are like,
bit, yeah. I don't know if anyone's gonna follow this.
Yeah.
I was at a movie premiere and they had this lie detector as part of it, and it was like kind of a promo thing. They were trying to get people hyped.
How was the
for
movie?
Film. It would be really great, especially because I'm sure this company paid me to be there, and I can't remember the name of the movie or anything about it.
Yeah.
But there was a lie detector test, and
you took it.
Yeah, and I took it, and I passed with flying colors. And they were like, "But we asked you if you were an alien." I was like, "And?"
And then you said yes.
Oh yeah, I was like, "Yeah."
And
I passed.
So she is an alien. Have you seen Begonia?
No.
We have to watch Begonia.
We're gonna have a movie party.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. This is the exact plot of the movie.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I love
Okay.
that.
So you think the aliens are here to do good? What makes you think that they're other than like on a more serious note? Like, do you actually seriously think there are aliens on Earth? Right
I think so. Yeah. I've
So-
done like a pretty deep dive on all the different conspiracy theories surrounding aliens and extraterrestrial life, just mainly because I think it's like the greatest story of humanity. And it is the thing that could bring us closer to unification in a way that allows people to be diverse and different while still coexisting in a peaceful manner. But for some reason, we're not allowed to know about it.
Well, Trump just released these files. Apparently, I mean, I haven't
July
read.
8th.
Oh, it's July 8th.
July
I heard. I don't follow the
They
alien thing
release
too
like
closely.
little things every once in a
Yeah.
while, but I'm ready for like the Project Bluebeam, full disclosure, all that stuff.
Oh,
coming out,
Project Bluebeam. Okay, what is this? What is this? Project Bluebeam?
But I think Trump's gonna say something very important in July because they're releasing all these movies and things about aliens, and they're all being shown in a relatively dangerous light. So.
Oh, the aliens are?
Yeah, it seems that way. Like Day of Disclosure, I think is probably going to be a negative on the alien front.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think? So what's the most? When you've been going down this rabbit hole, like what was the most convincing thing that you like kind of convinced you that aliens are real and among us?
I think it just makes sense. Like the more you think about like why we're here, and the more you dive into like the physics of the universe, it just doesn't make sense for there not to be aliens.
Yeah.
Like the Drake equation, there has to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that the way that people have multiple sightings from different parts of the world that are all very similar is interesting, as well as like the ancient alien stuff. Like I met the host of Ancient Aliens.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was actually at NASA. It was wild.
Oh, that's so cool.
And I was talking to him. He was saying that it would be actually impossible for all of these religions and all of these cultures to develop in the exact same way. And some of the drawings that they have are like, gods from the sky and like people coming down in like surfboards from the sky. And there are too many similarities across ancient civilizations to for it to just be like a coincidence.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your big deciding factor.
Yeah. So
Is there anything modern that's come out that you're like, oh, that's like a big thing that people could look into? If
cell phones.
Cell phones.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what about cell phones?
There's a lot of tech that I think we have that I don't think we could have had without some sort of very quick, very large advancement.
So you think Steve Jobs was talking to the aliens?
Maybe not Steve Jobs, but somebody.
Somebody
Steve
in
Jobs, yes. Someone
maybe
somewhere.
the Wozniak guy.
Yeah.
That's
like,
interesting.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at like the way technology just sort of boomed,
yeah,
it was all after a whole bunch of these crashes, like Roswell and stuff, and then all of a sudden it just started going very quickly.
Yeah.
At a speed that didn't really make sense.
So the timing of these alien crashes that the U.S. government has put out as fact, like these.
Yeah, or like not as fact, they say it was something else, but like all these things just sort of started going very
happen
fast,
at the same time. Interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look that up tonight because the reason that I'm not so into aliens, and I just think it's like a Trump puts it out when he wants to distract from something, and then all the Joe Rogan bros like they get distracted from like what's actually happening, and then it kind of like that's sort of why
I think it is definitely like a media tool, but I think that we're slowly being prepared for something bigger, and I don't know what that thing is. And it might be like an actual real threat that's coming that we have to like eventually band together for.
Yeah.
Or it might be something entirely different. So.
Okay, I had this thought the other day actually, and I want to get your take on it. So, you said that like an alien invasion would sort of unify us in a way, but I was thinking about it, and depending on, like we did have a foreign invader kind of come to Earth and kill a bunch of people. COVID, you know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, and we didn't really react too well to that, I think, as a species. What do you think? What do you think about that? Do you think aliens will be different?
I think so. And I think we'll still have like, you know, like we had the vaxxers and the anti-vaxxers. I think we'll still have that. We'll have the people who are like, don't kill the aliens, and the people who are like, kill all the aliens.
Yeah.
I think that the fact that aliens exist disrupts a lot more things. Like, COVID didn't really disrupt religion. Like, it was a disease. There's diseases in religion.
Yeah.
Maybe some people didn't want to get the shot for religious reasons, and that's fine. But it's going to change the way a lot of people see and understand the world once something like that comes out.
Yeah.
And I think the lostness that people feel will be a universal thing. I don't think anybody anywhere in the world will be like, yeah, that's fine. Even me, we're like, I believe it's coming. I believe it'll happen. I think once it actually is there and it is real, it'll be a completely different feeling.
Oh, yeah. I get that. It's like you conceptually know you're going to turn 30 one day, and then you turn 30 and you're like I'm 30. Yeah.
But
okay, I see.
So I think everyone's going to feel a little lost, and a little scared, a little confused. And I think maybe a little hopeful in some ways. And I think that will be a universal thing.
I see that. I think, I mean, depending on how advanced the aliens are, I mean, they could be really good at dividing humans up if they've been studying us for a while. They can be really good at playing with our psychology.
Divided populations are very controllable.
Exactly. So they could play with that a bit.
They could.
Yeah.
They could.
But maybe they just, you know. But you think they're good? You think they're going to come in?
They're good.
Yeah.
They help us transcend into better semi-bionic beings.
You've seen Arrival?
Yeah.
It's sort of like that.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll give us some good technology, but they're like, you owe us.
And something like that.
Okay.
I think there have definitely been some deals made with aliens for like safety or land use to the moon. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that being a thing. Okay, so now this kind of brings us to the next one, which I think is funny. This is one I said. For months I've been trying to tell. So this is sort of like the counter argument, sort to the alien thing. For months I've been telling you a lot that UFO disclosure is coming. Now that it has finally arrived, the people who wear tinfoil hats while eating their breakfast cereal are suddenly Dana Scully. Do you know that?
Fun facts. I actually know I met the actress who's played Dana Scully in the X-Files. I've seen her twice.
No way. How did you meet her?
Gillian Anderson. The first time was at like a fan convention. And like I just paid whatever I needed to pay because I thought she was the coolest thing at the time. I was in the high school. And then the second time I was actually at one of her movie premieres and walked the red carpet right behind her.
No way.
Yeah.
So this is the perfect thing to send you.
Yeah.
There you go. Even Manosphere thought leader Joe Rogan is skeptical of Trump's declassification blitz. And this is a man who believes DMT elves are real and Bigfoot is an interdimensional being. Do you think Bigfoot's an interdimensional being?
Well, the original Bigfoot video that came out as a hoax, some guy explained about the suit and everything. It was debunked, unfortunately.
Okay, debunked, okay.
Yeah.
You know the world is upside down when conspiracy theorists are claiming that aliens aren't real, even as the U.S. releases top secret files. Absurdly, some insist this is a cover-up for the Epstein stuff, Iran war, da-da-da-da-da. What do you think? Do you think that, I mean, we kind of talked about this, that there is some, like, it is a media play, but do you think that, like, have you been following the recent drops? Are they substantial, or do you feel like these recent drops are truly just
There's a lot more of them.
Yeah.
I think the volume has increased. I don't think, like, the lights in the sky don't really interest me. I want to see the alien.
Yeah, you want to see
Yeah.
the physical alien.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta watch Begonia.
Show me the body.
We gotta watch
Show me
Begonia.
the alien. Have them come out and do an interview.
Do you think they look like with the eyes like E.T.?
I think there's different species.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. Why do you think they all came to Earth? Like, why do you think there's like so many like barren planets around? We haven't been able to find
Wood. We have trees. No other planet has trees.
Oh, they want our wood.
They want the trees. Yeah.
They want the trees. Trees are pretty cool.
Yeah.
If I could be reincarnated, I think maybe
yeah.
a tree would be the vibe.
That would probably be
Or a
like
rock.
it's the one resource. It's actually one of the rarest resources in the universe.
Trees?
Trees.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yet we chase like diamonds when you can get that pretty much anywhere in the universe.
Yeah, diamonds are kind of overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gold too. You can get that in
You can get it
asteroids.
many places. Yeah, but wood is not.
Maybe we
something-
should have a wood-backed currency. Think about this?
I
Instead
feel
of
like
gold.
we're probably 100 years too early on that
Yeah.
one, but it's probably coming.
Okay, we should write a book. Well, things that will happen eventually.
Yeah, we don't know when, but it's coming.
Okay, because everyone talks about the gold, the whole argument for not having the gold standard is like, well, what if an asteroid comes or like we can start asteroid mining, then the gold becomes super abundant, and then it's not a good
Wood. We
Wood.
don't have that much of it.
Wood-backed currency.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Start planting your pine trees.
Yeah. The moon has also got a lot of helium-3, which could be used as rocket fuel, and that's like the Artemis plan to kind of get us to Mars. So it could be a nice little, like kind of like a rest stop on a road trip. Just fuel up, continue on.
Fuel up, continue on,
Yeah.
and to where?
Wherever the aliens want to go.
Yeah.
I don't pick the destination. I just work the gas station.
Do you watch Futurama?
No.
Oh, you would love Futurama.
Okay.
We are definitely going to do a Begonia movie now because it
Yeah.
was probably one of the best movies I think of last year.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like perfect for
Amazing.
this.
I'm
Yeah.
excited.
It's a bit disturbing in some parts, but not scary.
I'm fine with
Okay,
It's
okay,
fine.
okay.
I make haunted
Oh, you
houses.
make haunted houses? You're good. Okay, so last but not least, this SpaceX to file IPO. So SpaceX, you love SpaceX?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
love
What about
Tesla,
Blue
too.
Origin?
All fine, yeah.
All fine. Okay.
Everybody's
Okay.
good,
You don't have a stake in the Bezos Musk beef.
I mean, I will side with Musk because Musk gave me Tesla,
And
and
you like Tesla?
that was a nice little run for
Yeah.
Tesla shares. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you're early investor in
Papa Elon, my Lord and Savior.
my Lord and Savior, Papa
Lord and
Elon.
Savior. May he live forever.
May he
Without
live-
him, the stock has no value.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah. It gives them a lot of time to mess up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta end on a high note.
Yeah.
Yeah. But SpaceX, I think, is that. I mean, they have Starlink. They're gonna start mining infinite, the resources of the galaxy. I think it's a good investment. But
Yeah.
what do you think about this IPO? Do you have any hot takes on the IPO?
I am very excited for the IPO.
Okay.
Mainly because I'm a very small shareholder in SpaceX. Got in before the IPO.
Ooh.
So, it's already gone up, so I'm very excited about that. And I think it's really cool to potentially be part of the biggest IPO in history.
Yeah.
And I think that because Tesla, people remember Tesla, and I think there's a lot of people at FOMO because they didn't jump in.
Obviously, yeah.
And I think that because of that, it's going to get pumped very quickly.
People are gonna buy a bunch then.
I think people have no idea what they're doing in stocks are going to buy a bunch.
Oh yeah.
And they're just going to ride it, and then some smart people are going to take their money out. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely gonna do.
Yeah, it's going to be a roller coaster for the first few weeks for sure. That's what I think.
Yeah, for sure. But how did you get in? I mean, did you get in through your
Private equity. Yeah.
through private equity? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So with those things,
What?
With those things, there's like a chance that it all doesn't work out. But I think it'll be fine.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, but this is one of those. I mean, I think in general the stock market's like way too hot right now in general, but
But it keeps going up.
yeah, but one of those things. History always repeats. Whatever history, no one ever thinks history's gonna
Yeah,
repeat, and
and then it does,
and then
yeah.
it does. They're like, man.
Yeah.
But I think SpaceX. I don't know. The thing is, I'm not like a business. I don't know the
Yeah.
fundamentals of the
I
business.
think it's just exciting.
it's exciting though. Yeah.
Something like this is in the news and people are hyped about it because I think it means that the space industry is going to have a lot more people paying attention to it.
Yes.
Which means that we can get cooler stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's people like you that are like, though you're the type of person that I think you should invest in the stock because you're like really passionate about it and you've been following the industry for a while and that's like
I like the product. I don't know much about like the metrics of the numbers or anything. I'm just rolling on a
that's what Elon always
feeling,
says.
yeah.
That's who should invest in his stuff. He's like, if you really want to make great returns, go invest in Berkshire Hathaway. If you want to invest in the future, by SpaceX.
Yeah.
So you're investing in the future. You're here at network school. You're at a startup society. One of the most important, most unique experiences and like experiments of our time. I feel like
We are lab rats.
we're lab rats and we like it. Yeah.
We're okay to be lab rats. It's fine.
Is there anything else you want to chat about while we're here? Did I send you anything else?
I don't know.
I don't think. Project Blue. No. I think. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to chat about while we're here? We still have a few minutes. We can talk.
Minutes? Wow, we did good. We're early.
We're early. Yeah, we did good. We have we have 5 minutes. But
I don't know. What do you want? You said you got a lot of questions. Ask a question. I'm not good at the other side of this. That's why you are the interviewer and I am this not interviewer.
yeah, no. You're good. You're good. I'm trying to think. Is there anything more that I wanted to chat with you about? I mean, okay, we didn't really go into your haunted house subplot. When did you did a haunted houses right out of college, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that was after modeling or?
Kind of. I did like special effects makeup. And so that's where it like started. Someone was like, "Oh, you should join this team."
Yeah.
People who do this like haunted house. So I started there and then just continued on going up to like make cool stuff.
Okay, one of my favorite things to ask people in general is just like theory of mind stuff. Like, so you're like very unique person, by the way. Like,
oh, thanks.
Yeah, in a good way. Like,
okay. That's good. I'm happy to hear. You're also a unique person.
Really?
Yeah.
Stop. But what do you think you spend the most time thinking about day to day?
Most time thinking about. I think a lot about like what, how to make the world more of a exciting place to be in. Like I think people are getting bored very quickly.
Yeah.
So when I see something come out that's like a tool and it's not exciting or interesting, I'm like, well, why did someone spend their time making this? Like what is the purpose of it? So I think just like trying to make things fun, trying to make life
more fun.
Yeah, trying to make life more fun. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, just make life more fun.
Jalen's also. Have you met Jalen? We interviewed. He was my first NSTV guest.
Is he NS Pass guy?
Yes.
Then yes.
Yes. He also was trying to make the world more fun.
Yeah.
So just meet cute.
Yeah.
If you're interested. But okay. I think I'm trying to think if I have any other questions for you. I mean, I feel like those will come up more gradually throughout our friendship. Oh. Yeah. How are the puppies doing? How are the pupperonis?
There's one that's alive, and I think I might have found him a home.
Oh, you found him a home?
Maybe.
Oh, with who?
I think Izzy might take him. Izzy, you have to take the puppy now.
It's on NSTV, so it must be true.
It must be real.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So Laura she called me the other day, and I was like, like we just met. I wonder what she's calling me about. She's like,
to be fair, I did call 3 other people first.
True. But I was honored. I was honored to be the fourth. I was honored to be the fourth.
Fourth on the list.
And I got a call and I was like, I wonder what this is about. And then it ended up being that she was like, hey, this dog is following me and it's so cute. And can you help me? Like bring some food for it? I was like, oh, this is like the sweetest. Him back. Yeah, because he
followed me quite far.
Yeah. We had to feed the dogs to set them free. But
he went all the way to Block F.
Yeah.
It was a big adventure.
It was a big adventure for Tuesday. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Big NS adventure. Yeah. Do you have anything more to say about like your experience at NS? Like any? I want to ask all the women that I bring on. How do you think NS can attract more women? If you had to pick one thing.
It smells a little bit.
Less smell. Hygiene, boys.
Guys, yeah,
hygiene, boys. Wash your feet. Wash your feet.
Yeah.
Wear deodorant.
Yeah. I think that would be a big one.
I think that's the first one.
Yeah, it's probably number
You get used to the smell after a month.
She got used to smell after a month. I don't know if I am used to smell.
It did take me a full month.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been here 2 months, but.
Yeah, I think there's always like this big push for like women in tech is like a huge thing, and it's like become kind of this like movement.
Yeah.
We have all these like groups for like women who do this and women who do that.
Yeah.
And women who do this. All in like this sort of tech sphere, and I don't know. I like don't like those groups.
Yeah, I find them also a bit.
Yeah, and I feel like often when I go to those groups, it's like a lot of those people aren't actually in that industry. They're just there to like.
A lot of them don't even work in tech. Yeah,
they don't even work in tech. They're just there to be there and be like, oh look, I'm in tech.
Yeah.
And so I don't really like that, and I think that that's kind of become like the solution. And I think NS has so far done a pretty good job of like not leaning that way.
Yeah, there isn't a lot of performative women stuff.
Yeah, there's not too much of it. I think something that would like really inspire me to stay is if like once a month they brought in like someone to do like manicures and pedicures and my hair.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to leave NS to go and do that and try
Yeah.
and find someone to do it for me. I think that'd be really cool, and I think it would like kind of make all the girls come together for a thing that like that is actually like primarily like men can do it too, but primarily just for women.
Yeah.
As opposed to it being like, let's take something that's for everyone and try to rebrand it and remarket it for women.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. I think you're onto something with that. I think also like healthcare, like women, like having some female healthcare kind of stuff be here would be good. And I really think that they should market towards neurodivergent women.
Come meet your autistic bestie.
Come meet your autistic bestie. Look, it's us. No, yeah. Because also like, you don't have to cook, you don't have to clean. You can, you can just kind of wake up and just like think about aliens.
Yeah. Think about a million different things.
Think about a million different things all at once. Okay, well, thank you so much, Laura, for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
It was super great chatting with you.
Yeah, you too.
Yay! Okay,
Yay.
fun. Okay.
Okay, now what?